Hello, good afternoon, Terry. Yes, you are first. Hold on 2 seconds. All right, there we go. We got somebody else with us too today. Let me get, I can see the chat up down at the bottom. All right, let me turn on some light on me today. There we go. Are you ready? January 11th, 2023, and we have CPI numbers tomorrow. Yep, we've had some big action in the market today. Big positioning. Hey, Troy. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we've got the SPY. I've got the weekly chart up here. The 33 exponential moving average is hanging out at 395.05. which is also going to be close to the point of control for the SPY over here, right? So the point of control is still up above us, hanging out right around 395.30 on the 24-hour chart. Now, again, CPI is coming up tomorrow. Why do I have this here? Oh, I wanted this one, Forex Factory. So we had just, with our oil numbers, how come it didn't refresh right here? Hold on 2 seconds. There we go. We have a little bit of a surplus, it looks like, right? Looks like we have a bit more than expected. Am I reading it correctly? Right? Average 14 million barrels per day, climbed to 19 million barrels, right? Refineries operated at 84%, still averaging 8.5 million barrels a day. Here's our full story, right? The crude inventories were much higher than expected. So that might be a positive for the market. The market might say, hey, we like this, right? But when we look at tomorrow is going to be a big, oopsies, wrong way. A big day for the market. If you guys don't already know, I do follow the dark pools. You are welcome to come and join us and learn all about it at thedarkpools.com, the training pit. But also, if you guys like the live streams, please hit the like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know when we go live, and I can tell you all the good stuff that I'm seeing. So we have CPI numbers coming out at 8:30 tomorrow. There's been quite a lot of movement today. Hold on, let's make this a 24-hour right here. This a 15 minutes. All right, definitely performed well. I do my list live at 8:15 every morning, but before I do that, let me show you. All right. Bigger volume right around here on this candlestick. Let's put it down to 5 minutes. Probably easier to see. Maybe not. All right. So big volume here. Watch this. Let's see. ESGU. What is this? Oh my goodness. 631,000 right there. Things that make you go, right? We also have IEMG. Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. What's going on, right? We have a lot of treasuries with big movement, right? What's going to happen? Let me do a poll on that. Can I do a poll on this side? How cool would that be? No, I can't. Okay, I'm going to do it over here. So let's add a poll. CPI higher or lower, right? What do you think? In my opinion, there's definitely money movement happening today. There's money movement that's happening. Now, is this money movement happening from securities into bonds and treasury notes? Maybe. Or is it going out of treasury notes into the market, right? What do you think? Put it in the poll, whether you think it's going to be higher or lower. Because that's probably what we're going to see tomorrow. Obviously, we're going to see a major move, right? We are going to see a big move coming. Oh, I also wanted to talk about this one. Where is it? Here. No, not SVR. Hold on. ISVRF. What? It doesn't exist. ISVRF. Whoopsies. ISVRF. Let's look at it. Oh wait, it doesn't exist anymore. This had 1.19 million on it this morning. iShares. Who owns iShares? BlackRock, Canada owns this. Why is the silver bullion ETF going out of business? My challenge is to Big Swear. I did look it up to see. Oh, let's see. I took a picture over on my other computer. This was the holding. Tierra. Maybe that's why, right? Maybe it's because this just sort of went up, gained a lot, and then just dropped. Maybe that's why this is out of business, and it happened today. I've been trying to find out information more about it to see if there's any other ones for, I've looked to see OTC delisting, defunct, right? OTC delisting, deregulation, simple clauses, delisted stocks. This is just another example. OTC BB delistings and Rule 512, what happened? But how can I find, if anybody knows how I can find a list of them, this delisting deadline's coming soon. Oh, maybe, no, this is June of 2022. Let's search OTC delisting. Maybe they have another one. Nothing. I mean, for sure, they've got to have it somewhere. OTC markets, official site. OTC is a bit harder to discover. Snapshot. This is just OTC markets. Oh, here, maybe. Delistings, broker dealers. Because what I want to know is, are there other BlackRock ETFs that are going poof? Right? Because that would kind of say something. BlackRock is also laying off. There we go. BlackRock laying off 300 employees. Nope, that's not it. It just happened today. 500. That was 111 today. BlackRock to allegedly lay off. Oh, this is a cool site. I'm gonna keep this site for a bit. They're laying off up to 500 workers. Well, when you start to see Vanguard, you start to see BlackRock talking about recession coming. BlackRock has some big money, right? They have big money in the market. And if they're saying, uh-oh, we're starting to see a slowdown, we're going to have to eliminate some people, that might tell you that they anticipate the market to drop. So, based on this, I'm going to say I think CPI numbers are going to continue. They also, Larry Fink also said, if you think that the Fed is going to stop raising rates in 2023, you are crazy. Now, maybe it's part of they want to get in when nobody else is. They want everybody to sell to them. Not sure. Tomorrow will be our telltale sign, I believe. If it goes up, that likely we're going to see a bigger move up into the first 6 months. If it goes down, it could get really ugly, right? So I'm going to hold this website for a little while. All right. So something else I wanted to talk about over here. AUI, right? Yamana Gold. So I've told you guys this, I own some PAAS, right? Pan American Silver. And let me see if I can go over here. So Pan American Silver has put out a bid to buy Yamana. So with this bid, they would get, which happened, the agreement happened with a price of $5.02. I'm trying to see if I can find the Yamana Gold deal. Let's Google this. Yamana Gold Pan American Silver contract. Whoops, I forgot the T. There we go. This is it. So I'm going to put this in the chat. You guys can read it later if you want to. Oh, here we go. There we go. Cool. First time for everything. All right, so that is the agreement, and it talks about, you'd have to go further into it, about it being $5.02. Well, where is Yamana trading right now? Yamana is trading up at 6. If the deal is due to take place, if the shareholders voted in 502, that's January 31st, are we going to see this drop 20%? It is a deal. It could go either way. The shareholders might vote it no for Pan American Silver. However, it would be a huge benefit to the shareholders to vote it in, because then they'd be one of the largest silver miners in the world when they take over Yamana Gold's silver mine, as well as their gold mine. So could be very interesting to watch these two stocks. And we might see a drop, in my opinion. We will see on Yamana Gold. All right, so I want to give you a heads up on that. Right now, I'm not doing anything with my Pan American position, still holding on to it, and won't do anything for the next 3 days or more. All right, so let's look at the SPY. We are coming up to, we are on the weekly chart. Let's go to a 24-hour. Again, that point of control is all the way up here. If you were here early this morning, you would know 92.12, that was my, hey, if it goes up above here, potential move to the upside. Looking for it, look at that, 95.30 area right there. That's the 161 exponential, this green dotted line. All right, so right now it's moving up. Qs are moving up as well, which goes along with the majors, right? When we look at the majors, we see Tesla. Tesla is moving up, right? We came and we hit the we hit the 15 exponential on the 24-hour, and now we are coming back down. Had a nice move, came up here, tested this early, 22.50, second time around, boom, up there, almost $3.50 up above, right? So it held up here for quite a while. We're seeing descending volume, and the price is dropping. We have a little bit of a descending triangle right here, or actually testing the base of it. All right, who's selling it? Who's selling Tesla down, right? You see, if I move this, how come it won't, right here, roughly right here, right here, 122.32-ish area. Tested it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Uh-oh, are there no more buyers there? Actually, let's look over here. Let's see if the buyers are off of the 122.33. Yep, we bounce right there. Watch 122.33. If it goes below, likely a good move back down. We've been overextended. The volume is dropping as we are moving up. This might simply be a positioning for Tesla over here within this box, right? Okay, where are we going? Are we going to continue up and go all the way up here? Or are we going to continue to position? Let's put on a point of control for the past couple days. It was up here. We're testing that. If we close below 121.22, likely, in my opinion, a chance for it to come back down and test down around 106.40 again. What do you guys think of the music? You like it? I love having upbeat music playing. All right, DoorDash. DoorDash had some big volume this morning. Oh my goodness, look at that, $3 move. Wow, hope you guys caught some of that. Did you catch some of that, Troy? Look at that, bigger than normal volume. However, we're hitting that 33 exponential. If we're not able to close up above 51.44, I'd watch for a retracement back down to the 50 area, and then potentially a move up from there. All right, let's look at Amazon. Hey, Amazon closed the gap over here to this point of control. Are we going to continue all the way up to 96.64? Above 96.64, I might be a bull on up here, but I'd like to see it come back down, test, and make this move up. This is the initial short squeeze. Oh my goodness, the squeezes are getting caught. Uh-oh. You gotta wait for it to roll, right, Troy? So Amazon, it's coming back down. Wowzers. I'm gonna look at something down here quick. All right. So just got a pretty big major one. If you guys know how to trade around the dark pools, awesome. Again, if you want to learn, then come on over to thedarkpools.com. Whoops. Let's see the price here, 46.26. Up over here, 46.26. If we are not able, let's test it over here. Hey, Jesus is King. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Part of the fact that they're laying people off, Amazon, Apple, all that, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, BlackRock. You have to think of it this way. When they lay people off, well, guess what? All of a sudden our costs dropped. So that helps to make our income look better because we're cutting the costs and we're lowering it, right? So on paper, it can make the company look better, but doesn't mean that the company is all that healthy, right? Maybe not. And I think the really big thing is going to be our CPI numbers tomorrow. Definitely big dark pool movement, big money moving around. Can't tell you for sure today if it's taking it out of the market and into bonds, or into bonds and treasuries, out of bonds and treasuries into the market. There's going to be a big move. Which direction? Can't say for sure right now. But tomorrow, there's likely going to be big volatility, so get ready for it, right? Okay. And anybody that says, oh, 100%, yeah, I know this, unless they are working for those companies and know the direction that those people are going, they don't really know, right? So Apple, right here, hanging out. If you guys are new to following me, I love throwing on the volume profile to see, hey, where's our point of control? All right, right here. So since open, this is where the biggest volume was traded, all the way down here. We are testing a former point of control over here, roughly 132.40-ish. If we close below 132.40, it could be heading all the way back down again, right? We had this big wick right here. Maybe we're going to head all the way up to 133.40, and then we're going to roll over. We shall see, right? Make sure you put your vote in for CPI numbers. What do you think is going to happen, right? It's important because many times that's really what dictates. Well, the really big thing that dictates is where the big money puts their money or takes it out. Microsoft today is hitting the 15 exponential moving average as well. And it seems like that stalled it, just like we saw the stall on Tesla as well. Let's look at JD today. JD was down pre-market during pre-market activity and a nice short. Did you catch this one, Troy? I know you like to short. And then look at how we have the volume dropping. Do you guys see this? This is a good example. volume dropping, price going up, divergence. What tends to happen? Well, as less people are interested in buying, we're also hitting a resistance right here. Maybe we're going to see this do this. But in my opinion, you never want to get in as it's going up. That's going to be like trying to stop a rocket potentially, especially if it's low float, or catch the falling knife, right? Wait for the reversal to start. If you are a level 2 watcher, in my opinion, watch it. You can feel that tension in the price action, and then you can capture bulk of that reversal move, right? Okay, let's look at Coinbase. So I have noticed that Coinbase does trade symbiotically to or in tandem with Bitcoin. So if we were to throw on, you're afraid of JD and Neo? What? No. Come on now, Troy. Oops, I wanted to do Bitcoin. Right? So if we put this over here on a 5-minute chart, expand it. Well, here we had this move, right? It moved down, bounced up, pulled back, moved up. It trades fairly similarly. So if you see big activity on coin, probably going to be a big move on Bitcoin, and vice versa. If you see big volume on Bitcoin, likely a move on Coinbase as well. I believe it's tied to the Bitcoin assets that Coinbase holds, right? So all of them have assets that they hold that people are using for leverage. And as a result, it will end up that if that underlying asset drops, then you start to see that the exchange will drop too. All right, so there's Coinbase, had a bit of a long, then came back down to our 200 exponential on the 5-minute. On the 15-minute, came back down to that support. Look at that. It's so cool how they play out. All right, NVIDIA today as well had bigger pre-market activity, and boom, continued to the downside. Came all the way down to that 161 exponential, and it moved up, right? Right back. Oh, look, we're testing that level. If we go back below, maybe we're going to have another move down to 156. All right, Meta today. Meta has been screaming higher. We have, I'm just going to show you, let's see. Let's go from here to here. Where's our point of control today? Where's the biggest volume? Okay, it's down here, 126.88, right? So are we going to be able to continue this move up over here? Up above. Isn't that pretty cool? I said, careful, watch out for this level. If it breaks this high probability level, then you can go long. Yeah, will do. Well, look at how it rejected right at that level. Point of control from the past, right? It was a pretty wide $2.40, but if this goes up here, it's going to move long and strong. If it goes below here, it's likely going to really, kick the bucket. All right, Netflix as well. Netflix came up. We're testing a high that we had over here at 328.50 was the high from yesterday, and we have been pulling back. Coming back down, it was a nice opportunity to either fill the gap back down here to 320.50 or continue the move up of the upward trend that it's been running in up here to 345. So we'll see if it comes back down, some buying volume comes into it. But we had super big volume yesterday when it broke out of the resistance level of 320. Now we have a dark cloud cover at the moment. Is this going to continue back down? Maybe we'll head back down to 300. So keep it on watch. Reminder as well that maybe, just maybe, we saw that with Barron's, they were saying that who's going to be stuck with the bill? The investors and the consumers for tech stocks. Is that foreshadowing of, again, here is our volume as we're moving up. right? Divergence. You would think that more people would want to be buying if we're breaking out, right? We still have this trend line test. So we also had a red exit wave cover on The Economist. Is it time to exit the market? Was that a foreshadowing and a forewarning? Potentially, right? Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. My daughter had a doctor's appointment, so that's why I was not here. All right. Feffy stock? Hold on. Let me check out Boeing for Troy. Yeah, if you have another one, is it Pfizer or FFIE? Put it in and I'll check it out for you. So yeah, Boeing today, it came up, we had the dark cloud cover. Look at how that ended up. We came to a anchored volume weighted average price over here, 202, and then it bounced up, tested the 210 level, 210.50, and pulled back, right? Again, volume dropping. We have volume dropping as it was going up. We have selling wicks here, selling wicks here. Is it going to fill back down again below 203? I'd watch for the fill back down to 197 in my opinion. I'll look at that. Let's see, FFIE, Faraday Future. Oh, interesting. Faraday's good, love it. Faraday Future Intelligent Electric. Says that it got notice from NASDAQ notifying that it could not satisfy certain conditions of listing requirement. You see that? So if it can't meet listing requirements, my thoughts are this is going to maybe kick the bucket. January 4th. Did not satisfy. Yeah, I didn't know about it, but it looks like it might be delisted might be delisted. Have to go into the filings. Because if it's going to be delisted, then it might really drop down. That's why it's 44 cents. Well, January 6th, what was that notice? It says on January 4th, right? So January 4th, right here. So did it meet the listing requirements? Is that why it's moving up? Did they? Faraday Future. Receives acceptance. I get so frustrated that it doesn't tell me is an electric vehicle was founded founded in 2014. But it doesn't have anything about the listing requirements, right? Stock advisor service. I don't see that it's met. Plunged. I don't see anything saying that it's met the requirements. Can I do most recent? Browser, infinite scroll. They're at rock bottom, but if they get delisted, it's going to go even lower. Right? How many shares are in it? 328. I can't talk today. So maybe this is just them pumping to get out. Looks like point of control is hanging around over here around 35 cents. Well, that's what I'm saying. What is the news? Are they pumping it so that they're squeezing shorts to sell into the strength? Yeah, you need to have the reason why it's moving up at such a high rate. If I was personally in this, I would look at setting a stop down here at like 36 cents at the 8 EMA. I'd set a stop because this is overextended from this upward trend in itself. And it looks like it might come back down. It could come back down to 36.5 cents or 37 cents. But why is it just closed the gap here, pretty much up here to this candlestick. And maybe it's going to come back down. but it had this crazy run. Maybe they did it before because they knew they were going to get the notice. They knew, hey, wait a second. We don't have what we need to file. Let's run it up. Let's sell into strength. Boom, it drops. Are they doing the same thing again? You have to look back at the history of the stock. This stock moves up and then it crashes. Moves up and then it crashes. So is it replaying that, and we're going to see this as a massive drop? Where's the biggest volume for today? Down here so far, 40. It's not all the way in the open. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my pleasure, John. I love to help, and I used to do it every single day. With family life, sometimes that gets in the way, and I'm getting back into working out. So some days I'm good, some days is not good right at 12 o'clock, but I try to do it around 12, except for Mondays and Thursdays, I've got my yoga. So when I go to the gym, no problem with scheduling. When I'm going to yoga class, I have to abide by their schedule. All right, anything else you guys want to check out? Let's look at cryptos quick over here. Let's do the advancers and decliners. XRP advancing on market cap today up to 37. Look at that. 37.50 is really a threshold price. We're seeing that Bitcoin moved back down a bit today. Let's look at it on the daily chart. I like that better than intraday for crypto. All right, so where's our point of control over here? We are still above it, hanging out at 16,800. We came up, we tested the high over here at 17.5. If we go above 17.5, likely 17,750, maybe 18,250. Depends on how many shorts are in it. I am super weary of Bitcoin. I do not like it personally. I like XRP. I like the ISO coins. If you don't already know what they are, I did do a video about that. There's a lot of information out there. Also looking at DXY, the dollar, we have to see what's going on with the dollar, because right now the inflation, interest rates were really moving up. Oh no, wait a second. We are going to slow everything down. This was also when in October, Russia said, guess what? People can start buying oil with gold, right? We're going to peg the ruble to gold. And then Brazil and Russia and India and China, South Africa, Egypt, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and more new members of Brazil. I need to do a BRICS video for you guys. So I will do that. I'll put together a BRICS video so you guys know what's going on with BRICS. It's ever changing. However, they're trying to take the power away from the U.S. petro commodities dollar. So as this drops, we tend to see that the commodities move up. Silver is moving down today. Hold on, let's come over here. We also have gold that has really moved up. Gold is moving up as well with Basel requirements. I know it might be something else that you're like, what are you talking about? I talked to a family broker, stockbroker, and he's like, I don't know what Basel requirements are. It has to do with the banks. Been in effect for a little while now. Investopedia is a great thing if you don't already know. You could check it out. Oil moving up with a surplus. Kind of weird. Maybe we're going to move up to 81.11. On the shorter term, let's see. We're hitting that 33 exponential. It could roll over here with that big news. We shall see. We shall see. All right, anything else you guys want to check out? Put it in the chat. I will give you a little bit of time. I'm going to take a sip of water. All right, and if you guys happen to watch my live streams, you like it, hit that like button. And if you are not on YouTube Premium, just click on one of the ads. That's a great way to say thank you. Or if you'd like to buy me a coffee, there is a link down below. You can buy me a coffee. I'll likely turn it into physical silver. All right, have an amazing day. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. Hope to see you at 8:15 in the morning for my members live stream of my watch list. Otherwise, I'll see you for the midday recap. Thanks again. Have a great day.